Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have a project share for ScrapDiva Designs, and this project features ScrapDiva's Fringe Star Bundle set, which is this set here. You get 3 different size stars which have stitching. So this is the solid star. And then you get these 3 stars with the fringe detail. And I love that it's a pink dye set. And what you'll get are stars that look like this. So that's the small, large, and here's the medium. And put them in size order here. And you can kind of see that stitching detail really well with the gold foil paper there. And just to show you the foil or the fringe star, here I've trimmed it from the bottom so that you can see what it looks like when it when the solid piece peeks out. But I've seen, I've cut it straight across, but there were some really wonderful projects that I've seen where you can, cut this fringe on a diagonal or however you wish. I've seen banner shapes as well, which is really fun. So this die set, which I love that it's kind of, instead of like very pointed star, it's kind of like a rounded star, inspired me to create these candy projects, and also because, Halloween is just around the corner. I've cut the cardstock, which I've used the Luna collection from Frank Garcia, which came out a couple of years ago, as the paper collection for my project. And I've layered that on top of some 5mm foam. So I've done that for both these projects. And the candy packet is made using acetate, which you just basically take a sheet and you fold it over on itself. And here there's about like a ½ inch of overlap, which is a little difficult to see. Most people will tape this down, but I've left this open. And the sequins stays in very well because I've added this layer of snow tulle. This is like orange snow tulle from Dollar Tree. And the reason why I've left it open is that, I've received these type of sequin shakers from pen pals before, and it's such a shame to have to cut these open. So I've kind of tried to come up with alternative ways of gifting the sequins without having to destroy the candy packet. And what I've done, and I'll just open this up so people can see, is that, oh, I kind of destroyed it. Oops. Is that I create the acetate packet first, and then I've sewn it across, and then I have I keep like strips of paper on hand. I don't typically throw them away, but then I've used a rickrack scissors to create this edging, and then I added stitching detail in orange thread. As you can see, I sewed it with pink thread here. So I've sewed this with orange thread and then just double-sided sticky tape it down. So that way your recipient doesn't have to cut this acetate packet open. You can just kind of open it this way, remove the orange tulle, and then the shaker elements can be removed pretty easily. I've also layered on the front here. The way I've embellished it is with a sentiment. And the sentiment is from the Halloween Words collection from a couple of years ago, and it looks like this. It's still available on the ScrapDiva website. You get 7 sentiments, and they are Boo, October, Spooky, Candy, Halloween, Pumpkin, and Scary. And I love this font. And as you can see, you get a really nice cursive font there. I've layered the sentiment on top of a spider web, which I don't have a standalone spider web die, so I've used this ScrapDiva spider bow die set. This is also still available on the ScrapDiva site. And basically, if you cut just one of these, the backing for the bow, you get 2 kind of corner pieces for spider webs. So I've done that there. I've just incorporated one of the corner pieces. I've trimmed it off slightly, so this is now at a 90-degree angle. You can see here that this is greater than 90 degrees. So what I did was I basically trimmed it at this point here on this part of the web instead of going all the way to the end. So that's how I did that. I included a handmade flower, and then this magic potion is actually fussy cut from the paper collection. So I mentioned the orange stitching. On my dangle here, I've used a gourd pin, or I think it's also called a bow pin. And you can get these at Hobby Lobby in a packet of multiple colors. The charms are kind of, I tried to use a variety. So in here, I've got a bunch of different sequins, but one of them is a spider sequin. And I've actually just added that on with a jump ring. I've also got this pearl star, a little candy from the My Little Christmas collection from Hobby Lobby, and then this this bow bead used to be at Joann's. I don't know if it's still there. And then this is just something from my stash. Most of my sequins are from Cartwright sequins, like for example that really popular polka dot sequin. It's a flat sequin there. There's this concentric circle one, which is like this peachy color. There's this taffy colored sequin there, which is one of my favorite colors from Cartwright. And then I've got an iridescent star, which was gifted from a friend. Again, that spider sequin is right there. So yeah, those are all the different elements in this candy packet. And the second packet is very similar. This time the sentiment's cut from black cardstock. Kind of see the shaker elements a little bit better here. Threw in a little pearl element there, some pink star sequins. This pumpkin here is fussy cut from the paper collection. And there you have that spider web again, cut out of vellum. And instead of orange stitching on that candy packet, I've used hot pink stitching here. And dangled is a hot pink gourd pin or dark pink gourd pin with a heart pearl. I don't know if this is considered a jumper, but it's a charm, I suppose. And then I just added some bead dangles, and this is one of my favorite beads. Like this black bead. I don't know, they call it gumball bead with the star detail. So yeah, those are my projects for today. I will have all the dies linked below. If you wish, you can use my discount code, which is crafty10. I'll have that in the description box too. And please follow hashtag ScrapDiva Designs for project inspiration. And yeah, thank you so much for visiting my channel and your support. Bye.